Hello everybody and welcome to the Proving Grounds. I'm Johnny Von Hollywood and joined in the booth with me is Pure Poison Patrick Cross.
And the Pure Poison era once again has infected the commentary booth. So thankful to be here, JVH.
I am excited for today's episode of the Proving Grounds because this is the second to last week of the first season of Proving Grounds here in 2026. Now, don't forget there are going to be many Proving Grounds specials throughout the year and possibly a return of the Proving Grounds. But we are on the road to the Shock Rock Rumble. And Pat, I am so excited for what's just around the corner.
Me as well. You know, the Shock Rock Rumble is such a big event. I feel like it's, you know, the road to mayhem. That's when it starts. So a lot of stuff is going down. And if you do not watch every single episode of Shock Wrestling, you're going to be missing out. But we got our first match, Russell Tanaka versus Vince Diaz.
Russell Tanaka last week was taking on Jacob when both Vince Diaz and Caleb Blaze attacked the competitors in the ring, leading to a disqualification of that Proving Grounds championship match. So Russell Tanaka is stepping out here on the Proving Grounds tonight with a little bit of revenge on his mind.
Now I'm going to say this, and I want to preface this. I have a lot of respect for Jacob, and I know the things that upset him. I'm sorry, man. I did not, after watching that match, you were getting dog walked for a while, and then those two came out and a DQ happened. I did not have a lot of faith towards the end of that match that Jacob was going to pull it around. But, you know, these guys, you know, people are going to say, saved Jacob's title reign. And now they got themselves a fatal four-way because of it. So, you know, I am always going to be pulling for Jacob, but he's in a lot of trouble next week.
Of course, this week, Vince Diaz taking on Russell Tanaka. Now, Vinny Diaz, I thought I liked that first when he had first joined, but just because of the way he's been treating our Proving Grounds champion and, of course, these other competitors who are trying to face off in a simple match against our Proving Grounds champion, I don't like him. I think he's a little prickish, if I may.
You know, I agree with you. Do you want to guess why I don't like him?
Because of the Yankees thing?
Damn right. Boston Red Sox all the way. Let's go! Anywho, Vinny Diaz is out here, and I hope because of that attire, Russell Tanaka completely destroys him here tonight.
Good luck to both of these competitors in the ring. We have a huge night ahead of us, though, because later on in our main event, Damian Cruz is taking on Cameron Barker in our Rising Stars Championship match. But right now, the ruler of the Proving Grounds is making his way down.
This is probably one of the most impressive men from this line of superstars coming into Shock Wrestling. He's been very impressive, almost seemingly unstoppable all season of Proving Grounds. Truly could be the ruler of Proving Grounds come next week. I'm very excited to see if he's going to walk out the title. Of course, as you guys know, Jacob will always be my pick, the fridge man himself. But, you know, ever since this guy has been gunning for the Proving Grounds title, it's hard for me to look past him. It really is.
Both of these guys also have an opportunity to appear in the Shock Rock Rumble in just 2 weeks. Pat, it is such a busy month. I've been looking forward to everything here in 2026 so far. And now as we enter February, this class of competitors has been showing out ever since entering just a few months ago. This has been one of the best seasons of Proving Grounds so far, and hopefully Russell Tanaka could put down Vince Diaz here in our first match tonight.
I think he definitely got a shot and immediately goes for that springboard kick, but doesn't measure it right. And we got a pin.
One.
And only a one count right there. Russell Tanaka has been an unstoppable force all season, as I said earlier. Powerhouse, smart individual. You know, been watching Jacob's back. And, you know, Vinny Diaz,
dancing here in the ring. A yeet punch. Completely knocking over Tanaka.
And here we go. Vinny Diaz now that he has Russell Tanaka down. Going after the arms and going to the top rope. Oh, best moonsault ever to the back and going for a pin right here.
Quick covers, one. Only a 1 count as well. Quick covers by both competitors to start off this match tonight.
Been a tie-up immediately. Being a tie-up against Russell, probably not the best idea. This man is a humongous, strong individual. I don't think that's the play right there, but could be wrong. Now he has a headlock.
Both competitors wasting 0 time tonight.
Yeah, Russell Tanaka is a big, meaty man, but a little bit on the shorter side when it comes to Vinny. I think Vinny Diaz is a little taller than him.
He's able to take down Vinny here, picking him back up onto his feet.
Yep. Collar elbow tie up to the back. Oh! Side headlock.
Diaz is tough, but toughness only lasts so long against pressure like this. The Tank getting out of it. Regaining the advantage here.
Wrist lock right there. And now wrenching back.
Can he get out of this one? Vinny Diaz is trying his hardest. The Tank taking him down.
Pushing him down in a running headbutt. That strong Samoan style that he brings to the ring is not to be trifled with. And a knee to the temple. And
Look at Tanaka bringing the intensity, bringing the thunder here on the Proving Grounds, throwing him right over the ropes.
Oh, God, big man up
for
top.
Vinny Diaz to run. Is the Tank gonna drop in? Oh,
and
my God.
Elbow drop right there. And a flipping senton.
Continuing his attack against Vinny Diaz, climbing back into the ring, maybe just to reset the count? No, he's just waiting it out. Does he want to win by count out? Vinny Diaz is the one who caused the disqualification last week in their match.
Yeah, Vinny Diaz did go after Russell Tanaka. And Russell wants to get some payback, some licks back, if you will. Vinny immediately reversing. See, this is smart. Trying to keep Russell Tanaka grounded, because when, he gets that momentum, it's hard to take it away from him. Keep him grounded. Also, even though Russell Tanaka might be a little stronger than Vinny, Vinny does have a height and reach advantage, clearly. Oh, and those strikes. Ooh.
Good sequence there by Vinny Diaz, going for a cover here against Russell Tanaka. 1, 2...
And
a 2 count there. Very impressive by Vince Diaz. Even though he may be wearing that Yankees logo proud, you may not like him, but the crowd is cheering for him tonight against Russell Tanaka.
You know what? I'm now commissioning a Boston Red Sox outfit now just to spite him. And twisting back elbow right there. Going for another pin.
1, 2.
Ooh!
No! Not enough again here on the Proving Grounds. Tanaka getting back up onto his feet. Fight forever chance erupt here.
Ooh. Oh, Vinny coming back. Watch out!
Sliding back in. Oh my God, what a maneuver!
I think Russell Tanaka, someone who is usually very calm, very level-headed, after that disqualification ending last week, I think he's a little more frustrated than we're used to, and it's clearly paying an effect on him here tonight.
As Vince Diaz is from the top rope pointing at Russell Tanaka, trying to take him down.
And he will rule him. Double axe handle from the top rope right there.
A little disrespectful to the guy claiming he's the ruler of the Proving Grounds. Vinny Diaz climbing up to the other rope to celebrate. I'd say this is a little early on here in tonight's match.
Ooh, has him up. Power
The
bomb!
roller sends him straight down to hell.
Oh, Vinny getting right back up, though. And a punch! That right hand!
1, 2, 3! Russell Tanaka still rules the Proving Grounds here tonight, beating Vinny Diaz.
The hand of the ruler knocking out Vinny Diaz after a big power bomb right there.
Ruler Tanaka, the man who is sick of what both Vince Diaz and Caleb Blaze has been doing, not only to Jacob, but also interfering in Jacob and Russell Tanaka's match. You had said it in the past that he wanted to face a pure Jacob, a focused Jacob, but that wasn't even able to happen with that disqualification last week. Now coming in with a vengeance and getting his win, Russell Tanaka is here. He's your winner. He's your ruler of the Proving Grounds.
Yes, he is very impressive as per usual right there.
But now it's time we move on tonight. El Vigilante Violente is taking on Flyboy DJ Holmes in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, over the past few weeks, Pat, you and myself have gotten to experience the booking of our general manager, Robert, and he has taken notice to the 2 luchadors who I'd say are my favorite from this here season of the Proving Grounds. And he has seen the spark that could light a feud between these 2 luchadors as El Vigilante Violente enters Proving Grounds tonight.
He's feeling something, feeling extremely future Caw star coming down to the ring here tonight.
I will not have this violent, extremely vigilante is going to be going on to Friday Night Strike when the draft comes around, I'm sure soon here in the ShockWrestling universe, if he even gets called up. I mean, this is a guy who might not get called up. That still could happen here on the Proving Grounds.
You're just saying that because, Andre's going to steal him from you.
Listen, Andre is smart, but he's not that smart.
Andre's smart enough for things that are color-coded. He's color-coded exactly like Andre is, but reversed. Instead of blue and white, it's white and blue, okay?
It's a very valid point that Andre sees blue and he immediately thinks they want to join Monday Night Caw. And I go, Andre, settle down.
He's only going to walk by and go, this guy is going to be on my show. That's what he's going to do. That's what he sounds like. That's exactly what's going to happen. But this man is who I would rather see on Monday Night Caw, Flyboy DJ Holmes. He comes out every week and he's just cool. Give me an action figure, like right now.
Yeah, he is definitely bringing in aura to the Proving Grounds. The locker room notices him when he makes his way in. He is really shown up and shown out so far here on ShockWrestling. And tonight, taking on El Vigilante Violente in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This is a tough task at hand.
Now, I want to preface something too. El Vigilante, the past 2 weeks, has suffered pinfalls. He really needs to win here tonight. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, if you lose here tonight, your stock is going to drop so far. You know what? Maybe we will let him go to Caw if he loses here tonight.
He's got to get at least 1 pin here tonight.
Yeah, if he loses here tonight, I'm going to make sure Andre does not sign him to Caw because he's a loser.
2 out of 3 falls match. This is about both endurance and strategy. Violente is methodical, while Holmes seems to bring pure chaos here to ShockWrestling.
That is correct. You can tell that just by the mask of his, the demon mask, just chaos.
Another kick there by El Vigilante Violente.
Double foot stomp.
Now, 2 out of 3 falls matches, Pat. I mean, you have any experiences in those?
Yes, as we know, my first main PLE against Germ Stars was a 2 out of 3 falls match over at Across the Pond, and I did not come out on top. It's one of those things where you don't want to get ahead of yourself. I lost my cool in that match. I got very heated, and that ultimately led to me losing that match. You laughing at me over there?
Yes, I am indeed, because it was a different time. I mean, we're in a whole new year, a whole new month of February on the Proving Grounds now in ShockWrestling. A lot of things have changed since you faced off against Germ Stars back at Across the Pond last year.
That is correct. Ever since me and Germ Stars, went our separate ways after our rivalry, my career's gotten better and his has gotten worse. So you are correct. And DJ Flyboy immediately going for a cover and a 2 count.
Flyboy unable to pin him and get the first one here tonight. Both competitors rolling into each other. Quick kept up by El Vigilante Violente. Flyboy picking him up. Oh!
Bunch of roly-polies, and we got a pin.
2, 3.
Oh, there we go.
The first pin of the night. Flyboy can't even believe it. He is in shock here as El Vigilante continues the attack, missing the drop kick.
Oh my God, is it over? Or first fall?
1, 2. Oh!
I'm gonna be honest, I would have laughed so hard if he got the pin right there. I would have just probably.
I mean, we have seen the likes of that happening in the past here in Shock Wrestling. Sneaky moves is sometimes the way you have to win a 2 out of 3 falls match. El Vigilante set up to the top rope here.
Oh, we got a superplex.
Flyboy
flying.
Oh!
Superplex, planting El Vigilante in the ring, and a smart move, rolling to the ropes. Might be 2 out of 3 falls, but rope breaks are still a thing.
Flyboy trying to think of his strategy here. You know, every moment counts in a 2 out of 3 falls match, and he is down by 1 currently.
Oh, splash! Right to the floor, and El Vigilante looks out.
Trying to get back up onto his feet, but throwing Flyboy right into the barricade.
Those barricades are like drilled into the floor. They do not move.
Flyboy Holmes has not been able to stay grounded at all during this match. The full advantage over El Vigilante Violente.
Another splash!
God.
Oh, but missed.
He moved right out of the way at the last second, just in time. El Vigilante picking him up. No, Flyboy sneaking away from him. Uh-oh. What is he doing on the barricade over here? Flyboy
Moonsault!
again!
Oh, completely missing El Vigilante. This is his opportunity to get a 2-0 lead and win the match.
Oh!
Clean sweeping, but dropping him right on that barricade, breaking up the count out, and throwing him right back in the ring.
Vigilante throwing him back into the ring, climbing up to the top rope. Could he end it all here?
Oh!
Going after Flyboy.
Diving Hurricane Rana right there.
Fist up in the air. He thinks he's got this. He thinks he's on the comeback tour right now, Pat. But no, Vigilante taken down by Flyboy DJ Holmes.
Head scissors takedown right there, and immediately going to the top rope. We've seen a lot of high-octane offense, and a third splash doesn't connect.
Quick recovery drop kick by El Vigilante, telling him to get back up onto his feet. No, stopped again by Flyboy. I can't believe this. Back into the turnbuckles again, tying him up against the tree. Uh-oh, placing him on top.
Oh.
We're in the danger zone tonight.
German suplex off the top.
Trying to tie it up. No, Flyboy hopping up. Taking flight, but he missed. Recovery drop kick by El Vigilante, staring down his opponent, wondering what it's going to take him down. He just needs one more pinfall. Oh, the shoulder there.
Over and
Whoa!
out. Oh.
This is Proving Grounds at its best. A pure adrenaline, pure competition.
Oh, Flyboy.
Throwing him all the way down to the ramp.
trying to get a count out fall to even it up.
That'd be a smart way to do it, Pat, as El Vigilante gets back up onto his feet, slowly making his way back towards the ring. Climbing back in now, hopping over the ropes.
Missing an enziguri. And gets the cross body, connects right there. Telling him to get up.
El Vigilante, he isn't done yet for the win. No!
Reversing.
Flyboy stopping him.
Enziguri himself right there.
I cannot believe this. Flyboy retaking the advantage back in his favor. Rope to rope.
Ooh.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Keeps going to the top rope
Pat.
over and over again. He's going to fly. Moon stomp.
Oh, my God.
Moon stomp.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
We are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. The next fall is going to end this match. A devastating moon stomp, though. That is a very dangerous move to hit to your opponent.
We are all tied up. Vigilante trying to regain his strength, trying to regain the upper hand he once had in this match. Oh, doing a little dance here. I wouldn't be taunting the guy. I'd be trying to take him down.
You know, these guys, you know, that's like one thing that's going on in Proving Grounds a whole lot. Like, everyone just wants to taunt to the crowd. And a lot of the time, it doesn't work in your favor. But right now, I think Vigilante might have gotten away with it. And a splash of his own.
Oh! Into a cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out.
Frustrated.
Vigilante is pissed off.
Yeah, you know, Vigilante needs this win. You know, if Flyboy loses here tonight, like, okay, that's disappointing, but Flyboy, you know, has beaten Vigilante. And he didn't get pinned last week.
Picking him back up onto his feet and throwing him right over the ropes. Trying to hang on for dear life as Vigilante drop kick to send him off. This is the moment where you need to regain your strength, you know, take a breather.
And through the middle rope, and it didn't work out in his favor.
As Flyboy tries to, multiple punches here onto El Vigilante Violente, sending him right back into the ring. El Vigilante cannot get pinned here, Pat. He does not want to get pinned just like he has in the previous few weeks.
No, he does not. Hurricane Rana posting up for the pin.
Oh no, got him locked in, locked down,
reversed.
no, reverse. 1, 2, 3, no, reversed at the last second. 2, and it's reversed again. 1, 2, no, only a 1 count. 1, 2, oh my God. What a sequence there.
Insecurity again, back and forth they go. And now it's Flyboy's turn to taunt.
Flyboy with a knee to the chest of El Vigilante. Oh! I hate that. Always looks so brutal when he does that move.
Yeah, you know.
Another kick to the back
that leg drop hits the back of your head and chokes you on the bottom rope right there. Not fun. Not fun at all. And what's up now?
I don't like being tied up in the ropes as we are trading blows tonight. Only one more fall wins it all on the Proving Grounds. Oh! Another chop there by Flyboy, but he did not want to trade blows anymore. Quick drop kick into a cover.
1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
This is an intense match.
Vigilante's in a lot of trouble again. Flyboy going to the top rope. Missing the dive. Running drop kick. This might be his moment.
You never want to miss in a match like this. It could make everything slip up.
Destroyer DDT right there.
1, 2, 3.
He got it. Sign him to call.
El Vigilante Violente finally gets a win here again in the ShockWrestling universe. A 2 out of 3 falls match where Flyboy DJ Holmes almost got the upper hand when he shifted the momentum to his side. But El Vigilante Violente was able to come back and win in tonight's match.
That right there. See, look how excited he is finally getting a win here towards the end of Proving Grounds. He looks stoked.
He's ready for big things.
Yeah.
Not to be on the Monday Night Call roster, but he's ready for big things in the ShockWrestling universe.
I don't know.
As it's time we move on. Killa just last week announced on Friday Night Strike that due to her shoulder injury, she must vacate the Women's Shockwave Global Championship, and we set up a tournament where Killa also announced that the opportunity will be presented to Proving Grounds competitors as well to go after the Women's Shockwave Global Championship. Tonight, our first match to kick things off is Minnie Dixon versus Elektra Rose. Minnie Dixon of Dixon family fame. Very prominent family here in the ShockWrestling universe. You might be seeing them again sometime soon, right around the time the new game drops. They always make an appearance.
You know, I have a bone to pick with Rob. How does Minnie Dixon get in this tournament? I don't think I've seen her win a single match.
I believe she has won a few matches in the past here at ShockWrestling, but you know, the Proving Grounds women's division, a lot of them graduated recently here in ShockWrestling to the main roster, so it's slim pickings here for this Proving Grounds side of the tournament in the women's division.
How does Minnie Dixon get a opportunity for the women's global title and someone like, I don't know, like Dawn Holloway or something doesn't get a shot? That's
Dawn Holloway is doing her own thing. I'm sure we'll see her around soon, of course, as your half of your women's world tag team champions.
I mean,
Elektra Rose making her way in.
You have a point. Is Elektra Rose like with Big Ham, or is that someone else?
Yes, Elektra Rose. Just a few Mondays ago at Call Roulette, we saw make her way down with Big Ham. Of course, they are still together. Elektra Rose did some extensive training with Rod Kip back in the day after he had left the barnyard of the Nest. Minnie Dixon, of course, had trained at the Nest, getting thrown away.
I also
trying to be like her older sister and follow in her sister's footsteps. Jessie Dixon, a former champion of the Proving Grounds.
And, you know, also, who signed off on her wrestling in heels?
Oh, throwing her right over her head. Minnie Dixon with the kick to the back there of Elektra Rose.
Oh, and a moonsault off the bottom rope. Right there, Minnie Dixon. I think she might have heard me saying that I find her unimpressive. So now she's going to be taking it to Elektra Rose.
Now, think of being a Proving Grounds competitor and an opportunity to participate in a tournament for the Women's Shockwave Global Championship comes up, which only has a lineage of 3 competitors. I mean, if you were in their shoes, wouldn't you not be all starry-eyed looking towards the future and the opportunity that could arise?
Well, here's the problem with being starry-eyed. When you get starry-eyed, you lose focus because it all goes to your head. I would be laser-focused, tunnel vision on that championship, and I would focus one at a time, one thing at a time. Who's my opponent tonight? They're stopping me from reaching my dream. I'm taking them out. That's what I would be doing. And Minnie Dixon might be doing that here tonight because she's coming off a bit more impressive than I'm used to seeing her.
Getting the advantage over Elektra Rose as she yanks her against that rope, dropping her to the outside of the ring. Minnie Dixon still following after her.
Oh! And a big moonsault to Elektra Rose and a shooting star press right there.
Keeping the momentum on her side on the outside of the ring. Minnie Dixon with another smooth takedown
Sliced
on Elektra Rose.
Bread right there.
She hops back into the ring. Minnie Dixon ain't done yet, allowing the ref to continue the count.
Elektra Rose really has to run in there.
Her opponent. Stepping back into the ring, Minnie Dixon grabbing the head of Elektra Rose and throwing her into the ropes.
Ooh! Oh! Dragon cutter right there.
That's gotta be it. 2, 3. Minnie Dixon with the win and moves on in the Women's Shockwave Global Championship Tournament. You will be seeing her appear on Friday Night Strike later on this week as we move on to the next round of the tournament. And don't forget, the tournament continues later on tonight with Madz versus Charlie Chevalier. Congratulations to Minnie Dixon winning tonight on the Proving Grounds and getting an opportunity to continue her way through this tournament for that Shockwave Global Championship. Now, last week we had many things go on over the past 2 weeks, actually, with a little competitor known as Tyler Frost. Of course, if you check out the replay right here, this is Tyler Frost getting his win.
You know, Tyler Frost is one of those people where I know I talk a lot of crap about him, but he is becoming more and more impressive, and oh my God, I can't believe it.
as we move on to a backstage interview. Andre, where'd you come from?
Mr. Frost, you have sent chills down my body. We need to talk. Why don't you follow me to my office?
Well, Andre asking Tyler Frost to follow him into his office here on the Proving Grounds. I don't know what this could mean. Andre, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, is pulling shenanigans backstage once again here with our Proving Grounds competitor, Tyler Frost.
That made me uncomfortable, and he wasn't even talking to me. I really don't like Andre. I just don't like him. Also, I like green. I might switch my color now.
Andre and Tyler Frost heading back towards Andre's office. I wonder what the discussions could be that go on there. And there they go. Off to Andre's office. Good luck to him. As we move on the Proving Grounds, tonight it is time for Jonan Omary to take on Kyle Murphy. There's been a lot of talk around the locker room and on the internet wrestling community about Kyle Murphy having reinvented himself since starting at 0-5.
Yes, he did reinvent himself, and I hate this guy. Gosh darn it.
Jonan Omary, the North Star, of course, prominently featured in the Shock 64 tournament in the last season of the Proving Grounds.
This guy eliminated me from the Shock 64 tournament, and I have yet to be booked in a match to get my revenge, and it still haunts me to this day.
Jonan Omary kind of got lost in the shuffle a bit with our extended superstar roster that has happened over the past year, but he's still a great competitor. Like you said, he eliminated you from the tournament. But I'd say that Jonan Omary has what it takes to possibly take down Kyle Murphy here on Proving Grounds tonight.
I don't know. I've talked to Kyle Murphy, and I think you're going to be very impressed with what you see here tonight. He's going to get revenge for me. Let's put it that way.
Oh, is that how you feel? Well,
yeah.
What can you tell me about Kyle Murphy? What are your thoughts and opinions on this guy?
He is the one, the only. He is the Proto Star. Kyle Murphy coming down to the ring, rocking pink like a star. This man, when he came here in Shock Wrestling, kind of got lost in the shuffle. Lost 5 straight matches in a row. And he was like, I need to change something about myself. So that's exactly what he did. He went into the lab, reinvented himself. And just like I said about a different star around Christmas time, this man dropped the dead weight, the dead gimmick, and now he is truly a pro wrestling star.
Taking on Jonan Omary tonight, who's going to start this match off with an advantage. Both competitors tied up in the center of the ring.
Pushing him right in the corner. Come on.
Jonan trying to bring the fight early in tonight's match. And, you brought it up as well. Both of these guys kind of got lost in the shuffle. There are many stars. That's why you need to make sure that you show yourself out. You are unique in the Shock Wrestling universe. And you also have to bring the thunder, trademark, Friday Night Strike.
Yeah, imagine if Jonan doesn't win here tonight. Loses to Kyle Murphy, who hasn't even, I don't think he's, again, 0-5. Hasn't won a match yet. What's that going to do to your confidence?
Jonan Omary might have a little bit of ring rust stepping into this match indeed, but Kyle Murphy, over the past few weeks, he has been more impressive in the ring, even with the losses. Kyle Murphy picking up Jonan Omary.
And a knee.
Oh!
Knee right to the jaw, going for the cover.
1! Kick out at 1 by Jonan. Kyle Murphy now with a swift kick, but missing there.
Irish whip. And Jonan falls right outside the ring. Head looks like it hit the stairs right there. And what is he doing? Oh, trust falls.
Coffin drop onto poor Jonan Omary on the outside of the ring. Jonan started this match with the offense, but he's got to get back into this if he wants to prove himself tonight against Kyle.
He did a
the Proto-Star.
Irish whip and immediately comes back and a Snapdragon suplex right there.
Wow, 1. Only a 1 count. The North Star is staying in it. We got 2 stars fighting each other, the North Star and the Proto-Star.
That's not how you say it. You say it like this. The Proto-Star.
All right, I don't need any of that. Ow!
Yes, you know what? If Nicholas gets, someone screaming his name, I can scream Proto-Star.
And if the ref wasn't in the way, we'd see how he cut open Jonan and Omary there.
He was just censoring it. He's making sure we're not getting thrown off the air,
That's a valid point, Pat, as Kyle Murphy goes to pick up Jonan and Omary again.
Powerbomb set up.
Carrying him around the ring. No.
And alley-oop. Oh!
Right into the corner.
Ooh, what's he going for? Oh, God!
Oh, my God.
Fast right there.
Kyle Murphy taking a step back into his training. It's starting to show. Was it all worth it? Kyle Murphy from the ropes!
Oh, God, a jumping cutter from the middle rope.
2! No, a kick out. Omary trying to shut down the comeback story for Kyle Murphy. But Kyle still stands tall. Oh. Kick to the face.
Ooh, Kimagiri right there. Oh, and missing a springboard. Jonan, pretty angry.
Back in it. No, he missed the kick. Kyle Murphy not letting that slip up stop him in any way. No, Kyle gets pushed by Jonan and Omary.
Ooh. What are we seeing? Oh, sit out powerbomb.
Into a cover. 1, 2.
Kicking
the
out.
Shoulder is up.
Thank God,
even the crowd can't believe it. They were all in shock there that Kyle Murphy was able to get out of it.
Jonan finally
around the arm. Oh.
Finally getting some offense in and blood coming down from the headband right there.
That's never good. You don't want blood dripping on your face like that in the middle of an intense match like this. The North Star. Will he shine tonight?
Oh, Kyle's in trouble.
Look out below, Kyle. Oh!
And a diving Hurricane Rana right there. And that's smart move. Kyle going outside the ring, but then rolling right back in. I would have stayed outside for a second.
Veteran instinct by Kyle, but could he change what's about to happen here?
And
no!
Snap German. Kicking out.
Only 1 count. Again. Jonan.
Springboard splash.
Trying to pick Kyle Murphy back up. Both competitors trying to make a name for themselves here on this season of the Proving Grounds.
Oh, we got a strike off, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth they go.
Multiple hits here by Jonan, but Kyle retaliating with full force.
Oh, he's saying, hit me again, I dare you.
Oh! Dragging both competitors into the center of the ring. Who's going to even the odds? Who's going to get the advantage? Kyle or Jonan? Murphy. No.
Jonan.
Jonan.
And they're going back and forth. We got a hockey fight. A quick one, though.
Ending that hockey fight early. Go to the box. Oh, no. Jonan on his shoulders. Damn it. Unable to get the pin. Kyle Murphy from the ropes.
Springboard frog splash.
A cover of his own, but only a 1 count. All the matches so far tonight have been impressive, but Kyle Murphy.
Pink
arrow!
My God!
Pink
arrow! One, two, Proto-Star wins the match.
The pink arrow puts Jonan Omary away on tonight's episode of the Proving Grounds. Kyle Murphy, the man who has reinvented himself, the man who has an eye towards the future, was able to get the win with the pink arrow tonight.
He got revenge for me, and for that, I will always like the man. Look at that.
Reinvented man here in 2026. Kyle Murphy with a win. He can't even believe it himself. Look how happy he is.
He is ecstatic, you know. Went back to the lab, as I said, and it paid off. Reinvented himself, and now going away with his first win. He is no longer 0-5. He is 1-5 for the Protostar.
As we move on here tonight, we still have plenty of matches to come. Don't forget our main event, Damian Cruz versus Cameron Barker for the Rising Stars Championship. But right now, we are moving on to a Zoom Championship match. Last week, the almighty Tundra was able to win in our triple threat matchup to be able to take on our Zoom champion, Ziggy Danger.
And remember, this is a Zoom rules. Unlike the triple threat last week, you know, that triple threat went a while. You got 5 minutes to become champion. And oh, new colors.
The almighty Tundra making his way down. And of course, check out the theme song that is playing here. Written and sung by Tundra himself. He shouts me out in the song. He says, JVH hit my line. I'm like a real commentator now, Pat.
Yes, you're like a real commentator, and he really needs to get a new mask. But that's besides the point.
Oh my God, you win this mask. You know what? Maybe if half the masks were locked behind the island, I'd have more of a good time with it.
You know what? I agree with you. The island's a sham. Everyone is a sham.
The fact that the hair is locked behind the island.
You know,
only a month away from this new game, Pat, and you choose to piss me off now.
You know what?
Right now.
You know, sometimes it's my job. You know, you're on the opposite show. And here comes Ziggy Danger. You know, a lot of controversy around the Zoom Championship. Finally getting it back from Colt the Bolt, and now defending it at our preseason finale of Proving Grounds.
I must say, I did not believe that Ziggy Danger would be the one to be a part of the biggest controversy that we have had here in quite some time in Shock Wrestling. With Colt the Bolt, of course, attacking him with the lightning strike in that one Zoom match. And then, of course, time running out in that multi-man match where Colt the Bolt was able to retain. But Ziggy Danger finally came in and was able to get that belt back here in the Shock Wrestling universe, putting it on the line tonight against the almighty Tundra.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, Shock Wrestling, you know, everyone is welcome. Come in, you know, submit your characters. You know, this man hasn't been here long, and he is challenging for his first championship here in Shock Wrestling.
Ziggy Danger fights every match like it's personal, and I believe that's because it is personal. Of course, if you join our Discord, link down in the description below, you could see over in self-promotion. Ziggy Danger, a real-life indie wrestler, has shared some of his matches in the past. Ziggy is an impressive superstar, so, you know, I understand why he'd think it'd be disrespectful to have somebody like Colt the Bolt, a metahuman, attacking him the way he has.
Both went for a spinning strike. Again, Ziggy Danger, you know, he's now acclimated to the Zoom style of matchup, while Tundra Lee might not be. And that's going to play a role in this match.
That is right, Pat. 5 minutes on the clock. Time either runs out or you pin or submit your competitor. So the two are tied up here again. Almighty Tundra twisting the arm of Ziggy Danger.
It's one of those things where these 5-minute matches, you know, really are not the same as a regular match. You know, a regular match, you know, you could take your time hurting your opponent, you know, strategize. You got to come in guns blazing in a Zoom match. It's a completely different setup and a completely different style. And if you're not ready for it, you know, you're not going to win the title because he has to beat Ziggy Danger in 5 minutes. Realistically,
to your point, Pat.
Realistically, Ziggy Danger just has to last 5 minutes.
to your point, Pat, they just wasted a whole minute there wrenching each other up, where Almighty Tundra has now gotten the advantage over Ziggy Danger.
Yep, and you know that.
3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Last week, Pat, of course, you and I got to experience that Iron Man match where I know the clock was viewed a little bit differently than how it is viewed in this match, but still, the time is a-ticking. It makes me anxious.
Yeah, oh, gold Tundra bomb!
Oh! Tundra with the full advantage now against the Zoom champion. But does he have the speed that he needs here? Does he want to act like Quicksilver? Oh! No! Stepped out of the way just in time. Ziggy grabbing onto the back of the head. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh! Into a cover here. 1, 2, 3.
See, that's
able
what I was
to
talking
get the
about.
win with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Ziggy Danger retaining the championship in a non-controversial finish for once. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, Pat.
Yeah, no pun intended right there. You know, as I was saying at the start of this match, you know, Ziggy Danger is very well acclimated to the Zoom division style of matchup. He was ready. I don't think Tundra was. I'm sorry. Not Tundra Leaf, Tundra, the Almighty Tundra.
The Almighty Tundra was not ready for what Ziggy Danger brought to the Danger Zone on Proving Grounds tonight.
You know,
the Zoom champion retains.
Went for that giant cutter, and it just cost him the match, you know. He just wasn't ready. But, you know, both men have a bright future here in ShockWrestling.
The Zoom Championship has been one of my favorite championships that we had brought to the ShockWrestling universe, and it has been quite the division so far. I can't wait to see it, where it goes, and how it continues. But now it's time we move on to the other half of the Shockwave Sports Women's World Championship Tournament. Madz versus Charlie Chevalier. Madz, of course, we have seen over the past few weeks been in multiple bouts, whether that be in the tag team division or in the singles division. Just last week as well, Madz won an opportunity to be able to face Suki Adachi, our Women's Proving Grounds champion, next week on our Proving Grounds finale, as Charlie Chevalier makes her way in, one half of the Garden Queens, a former tag team here in ShockWrestling that I wouldn't say split up or broke up necessarily, but Sunflower went on to become the Women's European Champion and kind of left Charlie Chevalier behind a bit, Pat.
Well, this is Charlie Chevalier's opportunity to catch up, and she should take it. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you know, sometimes, you know, teammates, you know, they don't necessarily break up, but singles gold is ultimately what you want in the wrestling business, and, you know, she has to keep up with her tag team partner. But coming down to the ring right now, someone who's held gold in the past, singles and tag team, Madz.
Madz, of course, is a competitor that yourself has talked to in the locker room over the past few weeks here at ShockWrestling, but we've also seen Roka have a few discussions with Madz over the past few weeks, and I know that you also have to be in the booth with Roka for PCW. I mean, what are your thoughts on that whole situation, on Roka trying to push Madz?
At the end of the day, here's what I'll say. I just can't stand Roka sometimes, you know? And she's just manipulating everyone. She's manipulating Madz. You know, I talked to Madz, and Madz, you know, I tried to warn her, you know, many times, like, hey, don't trust Roka. And she just will not listen. I can't, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let people be dumb and learn themselves. You know, my arms will not be wide open for Madz when, you know, Roka turns on her eventually.
As Madz is able to take down Charlie Chevalier early on in tonight's match. I mean, Roka always talks about looking into her crystal ball and seeing the future. She says she sees a bright future for Madz. Oh, but reversed by Madz. One. Charlie picking her back up. Oh. Shoulders are down.
Ooh.
Oh, another kick out there.
You know what?
Relka says that she could see a bright future for Madz, but only if she is standing by Relka's side. And that's not the type of partnership I would want to try to join.
It's a very manipulative partnership that I cannot stand by. I really can't. And, you know, Steven needs to step in. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, as Charlie Chevalier is picked up by Madz. Madz carrying her towards the other end of the... Oh!
And another alley-oop. And, oh, she's cut open here, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good. Madz, you know, losing momentum in this match now. She's in trouble. We got Fujiwara armbar. Middle of the ring. She can't reach the ropes.
Trying to rip her arm right off Madz. Notice how Madz didn't walk out with her tag team partner, AJ Evans, tonight either. No Relka, no AJ. Madz on her own in the ring. Charlie Chevalier.
Alabama slam.
My God. Into a cover for the win. No.
Madz is cut open somehow from that. I do not know how.
I believe both competitors are cut open now, actually, even Pat.
Yes.
Charlie gets thrown into the ropes, sliding underneath her. Madz hops right over.
Oh, and we got that power slam.
Oh!
Might be over right here. One.
Tied up again, Madz. No, Charlie Chevalier.
Ooh.
Oh! Thought she was going to go for the cover there, but Charlie's back up on her feet, blood dripping from her face. Madz sneaking up from behind with a takedown.
Back suplex Uranagi right there. And what's Madz going for?
Uh-oh.
Knee and a lariat.
Is that going to be enough to put Charlie Chevalier away? 2, 3.
Taking her head clean off with that spinning lariat right there, and she advances in the tournament.
Madz is moving on. Of course, you will see her appear later on this week on Friday Night Strike in the next round of the Women's Shockwave Global Championship Tournament. Madz able to beat Charlie Chevalier here tonight. And then don't forget, also next week on the Proving Grounds, Madz is going after the Women's Proving Grounds Championship. So good luck to her.
Hey,
Two big opportunities just in her sights.
I really think Madz could get away with the win, but, you know, here's the thing. If she wins that Proving Grounds title, what does that mean for Relka and Madz? That's the things I worry about.
Yes, indeed, Pat, as we move on here tonight. It is time for Jacob to take on Caleb Blaze.
Now, these two men have been really tied to the hip all season, JVH.
Yeah, indeed. When you're attacking somebody like our Proving Grounds champion, Jacob, over and over and over again, it does kind of put you in a position to be attached at the hip with your opponent, your op.
That is true. Now, Caleb Blaze has already pinned Jacob in the past in the tag team match a couple weeks ago. Can he do it again here tonight?
I guess we will have to see as your Proving Grounds champion, Jacob, makes his way in.
Now, we got to remind everyone this is a non-title matchup, but next week at the season finale, a huge fatal four-way to close out the season. Jacob, Vinny Diaz, Caleb Blaze, and Russell Tanaka will be going for that Proving Grounds championship.
We talked about it a bit earlier in our Russell Tanaka versus Vince Diaz match, but Russell had come in to save Jacob multiple times from Caleb Blaze and Vince Diaz ever since the two started attacking Jacob. And it's one thing to attack a champion and to go directly after a champion, but to team up with somebody and to interfere with the champion's match against one of the new other competitors, it's just completely uncalled for.
I firmly agree, but, the way I see it, a conniving man like Caleb Blaze and Vinny Diaz, they lost that triple threat match. How else were they going to get back in the title picture in a fast way by the end of the season? Attacking the champion and the #1 contender. And guess what? It worked. Now they're in a fatal 4-way match. They got another shot.
Jacob holding that Proving Grounds title strong, being a bit of a workhorse champion ever since grabbing onto that belt tonight, challenging his opponent, the man who has been brutally attacking Jacob, Caleb Blaze.
Yeah, I will say this about Caleb Blaze. He has been very impressive this season. He just won't let up. He keeps coming after that Proving Grounds championship, wants to make a name for himself, and what better way to than close out Proving Grounds Season 4, being the Proving Grounds champion. That's what people remember about Season 4. The last scene being you holding that championship.
The Forgotten Flame has entered the Proving Grounds here tonight. The guy has said before that he was known for his honorable ways, but has been known for being dishonorable in the past. And all I've ever seen is him being dishonorable.
Yeah, I was about to say honorable ways. I haven't seen a single honorable thing about this guy.
I don't know what indie promotion this guy is talking about, but not here. Caleb Blaze has been kind of a jackass to Jacob.
And that's being nice, to be completely honest. You know what? He should go to the land of the jackasses. Strike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say, Pat. Kick there by Caleb Blaze to kick off tonight's match. Is he going to be able to put Jacob down?
Oh, what a snatch-up spine buster. And JVH, if you want me to root for Strike, all you got to do is come draft season, you're just going to draft me before Andre does.
Look, I'm sure that you're a high priority on the draft picks list across the brands. What if Robert just says, screw it? Can I draft him back to Proving Grounds? Can I have Pat on Proving Grounds?
You want me to take over? I mean, I'll be in the booth. I'll be the best in the booth, in the ring. Hey, I'll be the best all around in Proving Grounds. I'll take over. It is the
Kick
green
out there
show.
by Jacob. The green. We are the green brand.
And immediately going after the legs of Jacob, neutralizing that spear, which is, one of Jacob's big moves, and his submission maneuver that he's pulled out a couple times. And you need your legs to do both of them. If you take out the main source of danger in someone's moveset, you might have an easy night.
Both our opening match tonight and this match right here are really setting the stage for next week with that Proving Grounds title on the line. Bad camera op. Let me just take a view of the post there. Quick takedown by Jacob.
Got a springboard cutter right there.
Jacob now shifting things back onto his side tonight against Caleb Blaze. I'm sure Jacob wants to go. Oh, you can't see me.
Chin. Fridge time. Bam. There we go.
Oh. Picking Caleb, just rolling him right over. Now going for the pickup.
Deadlift set up powerbomb right there. The
Picking
power
up
of Jacob.
the groceries. Jacob with another kick there on the Caleb Blaze.
Oh. And now just punishing Caleb Blaze, getting some payback from last week. Those chair shots. Oh, but miss. Oh, again to those legs.
Uh-oh. Grabbing onto the back of the neck. Sending him right into turnbuckles. Like I was saying, Pat, this could be shifting the momentum.
Oh, buckle bomb right there.
Going into next week. Let Caleb Blaze get the win. No, a kick out by Jacob. Caleb climbing up to the top rope. Pointing at Jacob.
Oh, and off the top rope.
Jacob is a guy that a lot of the locker room likes. There are some people that are haters of Jacob, but I just think they're jealous of how good of a champion he has been so far.
You know what? They're just upset that he's the fridge man. They can't beat them if they could. I didn't have lyrics for that, I'm going to be honest.
Oh! Another good maneuver there by Jacob. I didn't know what you were referencing, Pat. I apologize.
Spoon Man, are you serious?
Okay. Listen, maybe you were off key, pal. As Jacob
Yo, that's fair. That's fair.
Twisted up the leg.
And a single leg Boston Crab right there.
Fridge, man. That's the best we could come up with.
I don't see you trying.
It's because I wasn't, if I'm going to be honest, as Jacob is set up here. Oh, he missed. Caleb missed.
Oh, and whoa. But he's coming back.
Could this be the comeback Caleb needed now?
And a jumping clothesline. Oh, he's in the corner. Jacob's in trouble.
Looking like throwing the mini fridge out of the apartment. Caleb Blaze.
Flame Destroyer.
Oh, no. That's got to be it. 1, 2.
And a
kick out by Jacob.
I should say the Blaze Destroyer.
Caleb's shocked that Jacob kicked out of that as he goes right back after him. They're dancing on the ropes.
Oh, and a spinning kick right there.
What are you doing? This is not the time to taunt. This is not the time to celebrate if you actually want to get the win, Caleb. Going after the arm. Oh, trying to snap the fingers.
Snapping the fingers and hand right there. Oh, boy. What's he going for? Oh, and a running knee.
Into a cover. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick
the
out.
Shoulder is up.
The Busaiku knee right there.
Jacob has survived a lot that has been thrown at him in the past. Is he going to be able to survive this match against Caleb?
Reversing.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's going on? Whoa. What's Ultimo Macho doing here?
Ultimo Macho?
Jacob.
He grabbed the Proving Grounds title.
What's going on?
Why is he taunting Jacob, walking away with his title? Jacob's not going to stand for this. He's saying, give that back. Give that back, Ultimo Macho.
What the hell
Macho
is he doing?
Oh! Big right hook by Caleb Blaze, knocking Jacob down on the outside of the ring. Then picking him right back up. What was that all about, Pat?
I have no idea, but he got Jacob right in between the eyes and an elbow drop to the back of the to the back. Now just unloading and unleashing an onslaught of strikes on him.
Climbing back up to the top ropes again. Caleb Blaze.
Oh, 450 elbow drop missing.
Jacob now.
Oh, roll up.
Taken down with a quick roll up. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he got him. He pinned the champion for a second time.
With the distraction from Ultimo Macho and then able to get the pin, Caleb Blaze, what a moment tonight, pinning the Proving Grounds champion.
I want to know what that was about. Is he just doing that to get in the head of the champion? Is he doing it to help Caleb? I don't know, but, you know, that's not going to go unnoticed.
This definitely shifts the momentum going into next week's match on the Proving Grounds season finale, a fatal four-way with Caleb Blaze going into that match with a win against the Proving Grounds champion, Jacob. Congratulations on your win tonight, and what a win it indeed was. So don't forget, next week we have a fatal four-way for the Proving Grounds championship. And don't forget as well, Alex Dean will be taking on Aiden Travis in a cage match in our season finale of Proving Grounds next week. The blood feud continues.
These two have been going at it for weeks now, and they are at a 1-1 record. So this will be the rubber match. Whoever wins this walks away with more wins than the other, and the rivalry might not be over, but, you know, the chapter will be.
And now it's time we move on to our main event. Damian Cruz versus Rising Stars champion Cameron Barker.
I've been waiting for this match for an entire week. This is a match that I am so excited for. These two men have impressed me on an unreal level all season. Damian Cruz with the battles that he had, the brutal battles, I should say, against Ultimo Macho, which we just saw in the last match. And now he's getting a shot at the Rising Stars Championship. If anyone's going to beat Cameron, it's this man right here.
You have been saying that since last week when we went out to Miller's the other night. Earlier this week, it was all you could talk about was the possibility that Damian Cruz could take the man down, the man that you handed the Rising Stars Championship to after our countdown 20-person gauntlet. And, I mean, you having this much confidence in Damian Cruz, you thinking that he is the man who could possibly do it tonight, really makes me think I should root for him. I should put money on him.
Look, so let's go back to the beginning of the season to now. Before the season, in that gauntlet, he was very impressive. The fans love him and everything. The season starts, he loses to Ultimo Macho. Then he has an unreal underground match, which could go down as match of the year, or at least match of the season for Proving Grounds. Beats Ultimo Macho, and then the next week has an ambulance match against Ultimo Macho and wins that, and then wins the Battle Royal to go up against Cameron. Cameron, on the other hand, all season has been Rising Stars champion after winning the gauntlet match and is undefeated so far this season. So these are two guys. It's going to be David versus Goliath. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Something's got to give here tonight. And I have a feeling in my heart that tonight's Damian's night.
Cameron Barker participating in multiple no disqualification matches here this season as well to retain that Rising Stars Championship. And this is a belt that was, of course, brought in by Poplu back in the day on SWWE on Facebook, way back in the day. And then a few seasons ago, when Poplu had returned to the ShockWrestling universe, he had brought the Rising Stars Championship back to the Proving Grounds, and we reintroduced the title to the Proving Grounds roster. Now, this is a title where if you win a title, you must vacate your Rising Stars Championship. If you lose the Rising Stars Championship, you cannot win it again. It's a very prestigious belt here. Pat Cross, a former Rising Stars champion himself, I know had thought the world of Cameron Barker, was really pushing for him to go far with this belt. And I'd say over this season, he has.
Oh, I agree. He really has. He has elevated that championship. He has made it something that these guys want and need to fight for, which was my goal after relinquishing it. I wanted it to be a championship that people who joined ShockWrestling sought after. And you know what? Cameron has taken that and has ran with it. And now we're here. Damian versus Cameron.
As Cameron ties up Damian early on, trying to trap him in the center of the ring, just twisting him and wrenching him around. Pulling away, Damian with the recovery.
That waist lock.
What are your folks' thoughts?
Oh.
Let us know down below. Are we crowning a new champ? Cameron reverses it. Not even a 1 count.
Oh, a tightrope drop kick. Watch out.
Oh, knocking down both the ref and Damian Cruz. I don't know if Cameron Barker meant to do that, but he's looking for a weapon. Using this moment to his advantage. No, stopped by Damian Cruz. Locked in now. Pushing him away. That referee grabbing the chair. I was going to say, this is a normal rules match. That ref making sure that we have no shenanigans.
Oh, and a knee drop right there. And a moonsault.
Into a quick cover. One. Only a 1 count. Going after the arm of Damian Cruz, Tato City Yeet. We saw the audience yeeting earlier.
Oh, and a face rake right there. And now Cameron feeling it from the crowd, as we've seen multiple times this season. Going to the top rope. Damian's dazed. Doesn't know what's going on. Oh! And a senton.
Slick way to get the advantage over Damian Cruz.
And a PK, penalty kick, and now dropping some bows on him.
Now, of course, you never want to lose a championship, but this Rising Stars Championship, it's so different losing a Rising Stars Championship, Pat. It's so different when you it's a title that could be vacated because you moved on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
It's so weird because it's a title that you cannot compete for again once you've lost it.
I've said it for the past couple weeks. If every time you defended it, every time I defended it in the past, every time you defend it, you feel like your back is up against a wall. You know, even if you go for a world title, the tag titles, anything, you know, you have a shot to go after it again. You can get your rematch. You can get your lick back. You'll rule another day. With the Rising Stars Championship, you truly will never hold it ever again. It's just the rules of the belt. And that elevates, you know, the feeling that you get when you're a champion, that I need to stay on top of the mountain as long as I can, and I really, truly need to make this run mean something. Because if I don't, I will not get another shot. And Cameron's doing that here tonight.
Oh!
I could tell.
Cameron's still with the advantage over Damian Cruz. Damian is not showing off as much as I thought he was going to, especially with his previous matches here in ShockWrestling.
Oh, and a splash missing. And a drop kick. As I was saying, you could tell just by Cameron Barker the urgency that he has in this match. You know, Damian doesn't have that. He's not the champion. If he loses here tonight, he could go after it again. Cameron does not have the same luxury.
This is a title that truly puts the pressure on. Oh!
Yeah. Oh,
got locked in there.
Drop
by
kick to
Damian
the leg.
Cruz.
Oh, and then we got a bulldog. Oh, there we go.
Standing tall above his opponent, shouting to the sky, grabbing onto him again.
Wing clipper. Boom.
Oh!
Right there.
For the win to retain. 1, 2.
And a kick
No,
out.
the shoulder is up. This is what it's all about. Oh my God.
Sit out powerbomb.
These two are showing that they have what it takes to be main roster status here on the Proving Grounds tonight. Damian Cruz hopping over the ropes, challenging Cameron to get back up onto his feet.
Springboard. Went for a springboard forearm, and that's been the story of this match. Damian Cruz cannot stay in control. He gets momentum back, and then immediately, you know, shortly after, loses it. Cameron is fighting on another level, on a different gear than Damian is tonight, and I don't know if Damian was ready for it.
Damian rolling away, maybe trying to get his head back into the game here in our main event of the Proving Grounds. Rising Stars Championship on the line. Cameron steps back into the ring. Is he waiting for the count-out win? Could be. Oh, rolling to the outside, playing a little bit of mind games with Damian Cruz. Damian rolls back to the other side now. Look at these two. What are they doing?
Is this a Zoom match or something?
Zoom. Big swing and a miss, but lands the kick that time.
And there's those combo of kicks that we've seen the past couple weeks.
Damian Cruz has been in many different match types himself, as we have seen in the past few weeks of Proving Grounds.
You also gonna
taking all those moments, taking everything he has learned, and using that here.
Frankensteiner off the top. Here we go. He might be feeling it here now.
Oh, Damian Cruz.
Best moonsault ever, but didn't connect.
Slipped off the ropes a little bit there. Damian Cruz running to the other end, trying again.
Oh, what a cutter! We saw that cutter not work out earlier in the night, but thankfully right here it did. New champion? No, and a 1 count.
No! Only a 1 count. The Prince, Cameron Barker, back up on his feet, but Damian's not having it.
Head scissors takedown, but both men are down now. Both of these men have had extreme seasons here. And, you know, we're kind of seeing a little bit the toll it's taken on their bodies. And a springboard cross body right there.
The pressure is on. Cameron Barker climbing up to the top rope.
450 elbow drop. Might be over right here.
1, 2, 3.
And a kick out. And a kick out right there.
Were not worthy chants erupt, and for once, I'll allow it. I will allow it. This has been a banger of a match. Cameron Barker knocking down the referee again, running to the outside of the ring. What's he doing here? Picking.
Spear!
Spear!
He might have been thinking about He might have been thinking about using that chair. It looked like he hesitated and then decided not to use it, and it cost him right there.
Damian Cruz climbs up to the top.
Oh,
Barely clipping him, but still able to knock him over.
They both
competitors
and burn.
on the ground. This is looking rough, Pat.
Yeah, I know. That hesitation outside of the ring right there really cost Cameron Barker here tonight. You know, could he use that chair to win? But I think his pride got the better of him, and he decided not to go that route. Oh, roll up!
Good reversal roll up, but no, only a 1 count. The champ will not fall that easily. Damian Cruz figuring out his plan of attack from the top rope.
Shooting star press!
Oh my God!
And a kick out right there.
The champion survives here tonight.
Damian Cruz,
I just can't believe my eyes.
The longer this match is going, the more it is going in Damian's way. And a cutter, Samoan cutter right there.
1, 2.
Oh, and a kick out.
No. That wasn't even as close as I thought it could be. Cameron's still in it. Cameron's got to get up, though, if he wants to stay Rising Stars champion. If he wants to maintain the glory he has brought upon himself over the past few weeks.
Hit that Cruz cutter, and now a super kick.
From the ropes.
Jumping knee.
Oh!
This is Cameron's chance to get back all the momentum that he's lost so far in this match.
Walking around his opponent, picking him back up onto his feet. Into the ropes they go. Oh,
and stomping a mud hole in Damian. And what's he going for now?
Cameron's not done.
And a drop kick. Damian, again, this is what I was talking about, keeps losing the momentum, and then Cameron just comes back with a vicious onslaught every time. And we got a strike off, ladies and gentlemen. Going back
Cameron
and forth.
Barker, Damian Cruz, who's going to get the advantage? Or is it going to be evened out here tonight? Cameron. Damian.
Damian reversing.
Back and forth still.
Now Cameron reversing. Damian reversing again. Super
Look
kick.
at all that force behind it. Look at all that force brought upon Damian Cruz by Cameron Barker.
This is the type of match I wanted for the Rising Stars Championship. Wing Clipper for the second time here tonight.
1, 2.
Oh, and he kicks out again. He kicks out again.
Cameron's so frustrated, he just threw him right over. Picking up the steel chair. You're not allowed to use that, Cameron. Put that down. The referee's arguing with Cameron Barker, grabbing onto the steel chair, saying, no, you're not allowed. Super kick! Damian Cruz lands the super kick. The ref disposes the steel chair. Damian Cruz going for the win. 1, 2.
Oh, and a kick
out.
Again, this confliction that he has in his head is costing him this match. Again, the pressure.
Ropes again. Oh my God. Damian Cruz taking back the advantage.
The pressure is getting to Cameron Barker. Splash!
Cameron's not looking like he's gonna get up. Oh my God.
Went for a Cruz cutter.
No! Pushed him away!
Went for the Cruz cutter, didn't work out. And now we got strikes.
Oh,
God.
Big elbow to the forehead from the top rope. He missed again, though. It's where Cameron keeps getting the advantage back as those misses from the ropes. Cameron trying to show him how it's done.
450 elbow drop. Is he retaining?
1, 2.
And a kick out. He kicked out again. They're still going, ladies and gentlemen. This is a main event.
The crowd's going nuts. They're chanting one more time. How much more will it take? Cameron with the takedown.
Jumping tornado DDT right there.
1, 2.
And a kick out again. Again, that pressure is getting to Cameron. He needs to get his head straight. It's been messing with him for half of this match now.
How is Damian Cruz doing this? How is he still standing at all?
Pulled him off the top rope.
Oh!
Kick right to the face. Oh, he's going to the top rope again.
Damian to end it all here, to become your new champ.
Shooting star press for the second time tonight. This time not going for the cover.
He landed it, and that's a fact we need to take into consideration. He hasn't landed many of those tonight, but Cameron's definitely feeling the force from it.
He's telling him to get up. Oh, those kicks. Oh, and now Cameron's busted open. Both men bleeding.
Headbutt there by Damian Cruz, picking Cameron back up. Kick to the back of Cameron Barker. Oh, another headbutt. Damian Cruz hopping over the ropes, climbing up top.
Again. Another shooting star press. Is it over?
1, 2.
Oh, a kick out again. Something has got to give, JVH.
People are screaming in this crowd tonight. They can't believe what's happening before their very own eyes.
Those strikes.
There's a bit of that boxing prowess that Damian Cruz had shown in the past. Big swing and a miss. Grabbing onto Cameron Barker and setting him up against the ropes.
Oh, and a drop kick to the back.
Damian Cruz hopping over.
Again to the top rope.
The other side.
Cameron's getting up though.
Below.
And a diving DDT off the top rope. It might be over right here. 1, 2. No, I kicked out. Oh my God.
This cannot be happening right now. Cameron Barker trying to stay alive, but Damian Cruz not having it.
He just keeps going to the top rope over and over again. Another diving DDT. Top rope again.
Back up again, thinking he's a bird with all his flights tonight.
Cameron's in trouble. Oh, are we going to see a Cruz cutter? We might be crowning a new Rising Stars champion. Cruz cutter. Thank you, Cameron Barker, for everything you've done.
3.
We got a new Rising Stars champion. When I relinquished that belt, I said I want people to step up. I said that's the title I want people to go for. And these two did not let me down here tonight. What a main event. Damian Cruz is your new Rising Stars champion.
Cameron Barker defended that title with all of his might, became a bit of a workhorse champion as a rising star here on the Proving Grounds this season. Tried even cheating multiple times in this match. Maybe it was a sign that he was losing it, because Damian Cruz brought the thunder and pinned Cameron Barker here on Proving Grounds.
We said at the beginning of the match, there's a different type of pressure when you have the Rising Stars Championship. And it got to him here tonight multiple times, tried to cheat, was conflicted about it, hesitated. And, when he finally decided, screw it, he just couldn't get his head back together. He couldn't do it. And there is your new Rising Stars champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to Damian Cruz in this second to last episode of the Proving Grounds. We have a huge week ahead. That Rising Stars Championship is going to be going places at the end of this season, as well as into the future of Shock Wrestling. Congratulations once again to your new Rising Stars champion, Damian Cruz.
Look at that man. Earned it. That's what it's about.
And folks, we still have a lot more to come. This season finale of the Proving Grounds next week, our final episode before the Shock Rock Rumble, February 15th, live on Shockwave Sports. We have huge matches coming up on the Proving Grounds. And Pat, I'm ready to see you there next week.
See you all at the season finale of Proving Grounds next week.
Thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.